Welcome back, guys. You guys watched the in heat. Now guess what? It's the in finals. So right now, Friday night it rained all night and I drank way too much. So Friday night was horrible. Saturday morning was horrible. Saturday night we were up to 2 a.m. changing a motor. We are all tired. Josh is tired. Kevin's tired. I'm tired. Steven's tired. Everybody we are with is tired. And now we have to fix our junk all night and then get it ready for today and pass tech. So we are making our way into the feature. This is the second year in a row where I've made feature, and this is the second year in a row where I'm ecstatic. The feeling I get making it to the finals at a big show, it honestly makes me feel fantastic. It makes me feel like I'm actually a good driver when I'm not really that good. Josh made it, Kevin made it, and myself made it. That's all three of us to the feature, and it felt really good. Like, honestly, guys, I may have shed a tear getting to the feature. This is what I like. You guys see that? These guys coming up, giving fist bumps. You watch people come into the ring, every heat, everybody's telling everybody good luck. The same guy will go to 6 or 7 cars and say, man, get in there, have a great time, go wreck some shit. And that's what I really like about New York. These guys are on your side no matter what. It doesn't matter if they're in the ring against you or anything like that. They're right there beside you, win or lose. It's a nice feeling. So we're getting everything on. We're getting into the ring. We have all the PPE on it. His kid was having a hard time starting his car, so we gave him a booster pack, and they think it was hydro locking because how bad the head gasket is. So Mini Meltdown is a pretty cool show. If you drive your own car into the feature, they hand you money. If you won the heat and your car can't make it into the feature, you don't get any money for your heat. But if you win your heat top 2 and you drive your car into the feature, they hand you money. So everybody tries to get their cars into the feature. Some of these guys will cut off the front 6 or 7 inches of their frame just to make it into the feature. It's pretty cool. So I'm all excited, man. This is the show that I look forward to the most every year. I went there in 2019, I went there in 2022, 2023, and you guys know I'll be back again. If you guys have any questions about anything in my car, leave a comment down below and I'll tell you about what I got, what it does, stuff like that. This fuel pump regulator I bought off Amazon. I wasn't happy with it. It wouldn't run at 40 PSI. Camrys are 40 PSI, so it's actually at 60. And the car ran at 60, but it would not run at 40. Pull up. Tell my buddy to go screw himself. That's what you got to do, guys. Go in there, make fun. It's about to start. Here we go. So, again, I had a game plan this time. Let people wreck themselves. I want to try to drive sensible. Don't want to be the first one out. You're the first one out, you get track shot. You don't want that, guys. Mini Meltdown is a track where these guys will take the track shots. Nobody's scared to do that there. So got to drive sensible. This is not the way I usually like to do this, but the Mini Meltdown is not an average show, guys. I drove the way I really wanted to in the heat, even though I was planning to be sensible. Here, I have to be sensible. You drive like an idiot here, you ain't gonna get nothing. That's not true. One guy did get Mad Dog. I got this black fly around me that won't leave me alone. But here we go. We're coming out of the corner. What I want to do is I want to basically hold the ground in the middle of the track. These guys want to do big shots, so they're going to avoid shot in the middle of the track. I want to keep passenger side tight to that wall. I want to leave driver side open because people taking the shot on driver side is not as common as people taking the shot on passenger side. So I do get my front end torn up here though, but you know what, you're going to get that. And look at that guy going. I don't want no part of that in the finals. I want to hold my ground. A lot of you guys are going to say that I was sandbagging, and you know what? I kind of was, but I was still making competitive hits. Car died here. Don't know why. A little upsetting, and I was a little nervous about that. That wasn't even a big hit, and the car decided just to turn off. So I'm still making competitive hits. These hits are big enough to spin a Camry. They're not track shot crazy hits, but they're still hits. So if you want to do something, you hit and push, because then it looks like you're doing something. People kind of think it's more aggressive. I'm trying to stay alive. I'm trying to make sure that my car stays reasonable. The black flies are really starting to come out. Red flag. You see them all in the video there? So here we are after the red flag. That guy's bumper is right off his car. That's why you have to 9-wire or chain on your bumpers at these big shows to help keep them on. Buddy, these black flies are crazy today. I guess it is the season. Just taking my time. I'm not being aggressive. Still making my hits. I want better than I did last year. Last year I got, I believe it was 10th, and I want to do better. So we're trying to be sensible. Nothing too exciting's happening. I want to get it down to let a couple cars kill themselves. Just give it 2 or 3 minutes, and a lot of the field kind of clears itself out. Avoid those driver doors, guys. They happen, especially at these big shows. Like, see this guy coming? Get out of his way. Get in, do a tire shot. That could be enough to kill that guy. It doesn't have to be a big shot. Just get in there, make your shot. Be competitive. The track is in great condition. It's slippery, but still hard-packed enough where I can get traction, and that's what you want. Now, there was some very bad spots on this track, and I'm going to find one here in a little bit. Red flag. Red flag's over. Let's get going, guys. Hit, spin. That could be enough just for somebody to get his tire. You see that? Just doing something like that could be enough just for somebody else to come in and get him. Now, if you notice, I put a rad cap on and my car is not overheating yet because I remembered for the finals. Car's running great. I was a little nervous the day of the event, but it rained so hard on the journey there that I actually took the computer and shook it out and got out a lot of water. That was a great shot. You see that? This guy here, I believe he was in Heat 2 last year and he got Mad Dog in Heat 2. And he just came and poked that driver's side frame rail. That's why you got to be so ready for these shots. And I wasn't. That was a great shot by him. Guys, we're driving sensible here. We're trying not to get track shotted. You see these guys still out there making track shots. But, still doing pretty good. We're driving sensible. We're following the rules that I wanted. Everything seems to be doing pretty good. But we're going to make it to the top 10, I'm hoping. This is not normally the way I like to drive, but unfortunately, this is the way you have to drive at a big show. Don't take that door shot. It's not worth the warning shot or the red flag or the driver's door warning. Still making competitive hits, guys. I know that this looks boring, and trust me, it's hard for me to watch this. But I'm still making hits. That's all that counts. You go to shows like Bash for Cash and Blizzard Bash or Spring Explosion. There's some great shots at a lot of those shows, but when the youth heat lasts an hour and a half or an hour and 28 minutes or something like that, I bet you that's pretty hard to watch too. Oh, just had a water drop on the camera. It's starting to rain out here. Raindrop landed right on the camera. See that? There's a dead tire. It's somebody's rear suspension out of that W body right there. There's my good buddy Craig. I got to hit Craig for the first time. I think that's the first time I've ever found Craig in the Derby. So this is where I screw up. I get stuck on this uneven ground. The suspension twisted and it just couldn't get traction. So see, you can see my passenger side tire digging. Try to hump my way out of it, guys. Just take your time, you can get out of it. Don't want to go back into that, so I'm watching the back of my car. Red flag, I'm pointing to the rim on the ground because I want it off the track because I need to get out of the spot I'm in because it's a horrible spot. The ground is uneven there, and if I don't play my cards right, I could get stuck. Give him thumbs up to the official. Rock on, let's go. Actually, I think that was Kelly I was giving the thumbs up to there. Oh. We're doing great here. Just better hurry up because this rain's getting a little intense and my laptop's getting soaked. Here we go. Getting spun around, that's perfect. I want to get out of this corner. Fueled by haters got me. Nice shot, Tracy. This guy right here, he actually gave me a spindle off of his car to get it back into the feature. That is a nice guy. I didn't know it was him, or else I wouldn't have kept hitting him like this. I'm sorry, buddy, but I was having such a great time. Right outside the ring. Yeah, he gave me the spindle off of his Camry wagon so that I could get back in the ring. I brought one, but the bearing was bad, so thank you, my friend. A round of applause. Without people like you, people like me wouldn't have been able to make it into the feature. I would have put as much heat to that bearing as I could trying to get it to turn just to drive in, but I wouldn't have been able to even get out to that spot that I just dug myself a hole in. Thumbs up, that's the way it's got to be. I kind of got hung up on his tire here. I like the bumpers because they protect your cars and they hold everything together, but I hate that they get stuck inside of everything. I should have got the tire. I missed the tire. I got the door. That was a bad call by me. Josh there has got a broken tie rod, so you want to stay away from people with tie rods because they just spin in circles like that. Motor to motor shot. I'm starting to like the way I'm going. Slam them into that wall. The wall is unforgiving. But the downside is when you slam somebody in the wall, they want to put you right back into it. Just got to make competitive hits, guys. I'm starting to get a little hot now. You guys can start to see the steam. Look at all the dust flying around inside these cars. I'm in a bad spot. I'm driver's side to the wall, passenger side away from it, and I don't like where I am. Sorry, buddy. If I had known that was you, I wouldn't have taken that shot. I'm sorry. It's crazy how a lot of cars will just disappear when you're inside the ring and you won't see them. And then all of a sudden you'll see them later. Like that blue car there, I haven't seen that car the entire demolition derby. Getting hung up on them. So what happened there is I think I'm in reverse, but I'm not. The bumper is now bent into the Jeffy shifter and bent the shifter a lot. So I'm just hitting neutral. I have to pull the pin and put it a little bit farther to get reverse. So I clued in and I was able to get reverse. So that's the problem right there now. The bumper's into the motor and I know it. So I should have turned around, but I didn't. I got warned there for a driver door warning. I didn't know that he was there. I seen the car, I just didn't know that there was anybody in it, and I actually think I backed into him twice. So, you gotta be careful of those driver doors. I even got a warning, and now it's my fault because I didn't think there was anybody in the car. I'm in a horrible spot here. I'm getting hit 3 times in a row here. 3 different guys all at once, and I'm trying to get out of it, but I can't get reverse easily. I come up beside buddy here and I apologize. Told him I'm sorry. I didn't even know that he was in his car. My car was not doing great. The shifter being bent wouldn't put me into low gear in my transmission. So I knew my car was near the end. The shifter had bent so bad that it was pushed back and like I couldn't get low. Reverse was at work. See, there's that blue car again. You guys didn't see him the entire derby until just now. It's the only second time I've seen him in that ring. Nice shot, passenger tire, nice shot. Trying to get out. I'm putting myself in a horrible situation here. Craig's right in front of me. That's a driver door. Don't hit that, guys. Come up, tap that spindle. That could be enough to just fold over a spindle. You guys don't know. Good shot there. Now it died. And I'm trying to hook up the wire, but usually when the motor turns over, you can feel the vibrations of the motor turning over. You won't hear it in this aspect. But I'm not hearing it. So I know that something's seriously wrong up front. The motor's not turning over at all. So I'm thinking to myself, oil pressure? So you're gonna hear my buddy here get a little angry at me. It's not turning over at all. There's no way that's turning over. I can't feel it turn over. I said, it's not even turning over, it's dead. But I have powered all my switches. I can hear my fuel pump. You hear him yelling at me, get it going. So I try to get it going, but unfortunately, it actually broke the starter. So there was no getting it going. It drove out of the ring. We just had to push the starter back in. Not even turning over. It's done. Reach up, try to find my stick and break it. There it is. Snap that stick. When it's time to snap your stick, boys and girls, snap that stick. But thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys like the commentary. My laptop is soaked because it's a light drizzle out today. But I'll get this edited for you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming back. And make sure you check out the aftermath on this video here on Zach's Workshop because you guys seem to really like the aftermaths. Take care, guys.